Hello, 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 hello. We are playing some more Path of Exile 2 today. I am now got every single character, every single class to Act 2 at least. Obviously my warrior's already at endgame, and my monk is a little bit deeper into Act 2 because he's got ascendancy. But we're gonna do Mercenary today, and I think what I'm gonna do, because I actually really liked having the sort of back-to-back running through the act with all the different classes. It made me feel like I started to kind of learn Act 1, but also just getting the comparison between them. So I think I'm gonna do the same thing for Act 2. It might go a little differently though, because it's definitely a longer act. So we'll just have to see. Maybe I'll just go till they all get their ascendancy. Maybe I don't know. We'll see what we do. I'm gonna do Mercenary though, because that was the one we did like longest to go pretty much. And see if I can remember how to play Mercenary. We'll see what happens. So I had, okay. I think we were just doing bombs pretty much.
You are seeking Hyenical.
Best showing my worth, eh?
Don't have anything in my pockets, so we're good there. Got the waypoint.
You're dead!
We are a little on the squishy side. That's right. Okay. It'd be interesting to see how we handle this boss, because this boss is very good at overwhelming. Overwhelming is what this boss do. Okay, why are they exploding? Ah, Herald of Ash. Okay, I forgot that I even did that. Okay. I was just like, what is going on here? I didn't realize the zombies did that. Where they like crawl on the ground towards you like that? Hey Joe, welcome in.
Sweet animal!
Welcome to P1 today, and I was greeted with a EULA that I couldn't accept. Maybe it was just saying it changed. I don't know. Yeah, maybe just. I don't know.
My pockets are full.
His pockets are full. Where is the hood? There he is.
How can I?
Hey, Zarka. We got quality. All right. So. There is a way to guarantee it, yes. The crafting bench. So we already have a better chest piece. Is this one modifier? No, it's two. Where's the bench? Do we not have a bench yet? Bench yet. Have I disabled my skills? No, we're good. We're good. Okay, put this here. Very good. Very good.
Today! Need a sec.
Yo. Ba-boom.
Not yet. Not yet.
Jumpy bugger.
Need more time. Need more time. Eat this.
Jump, jumpy, jump. Here we go. Yeah, that's just way more effective than my bombs right now. Facts.
On the cliff.
Away from the cliff, man. Get away from the cliff, man. Oh god. Ow.
Fire in the hole!
Ow. Ow. Uh-oh, here they come.
Need more time.
Oh, damn. Oh, I didn't get out of that. All right, what were we doing with the tree here? All right, we were going... Oh, I was headed this way for something. I really need to do like a little bit of a tree. Probably for these. Or now what I'm gonna do. So I can keep track of it. Reduced fuse duration. I don't know what I was doing. I have no idea. I feel like I was going this way. I just don't remember why. Maybe for this. I wanted like movement speed. I mean, all this looks good. This is nice. Let's do that for now.
Fire in the hole!
Ow. Oh, ow.
Need a sec.
Damn it. Damn it. Get good.
Lightning burst.
Put this here, maybe? Ooh, that reload's still very slow. Ah, nice. Well, I'm sure knowledge is power as well. Ow.
Need a sec.
Alright, we got past the part I was stuck on. Oh, we're back to the part. Okay.
Killing dog.
Oh. There it is.
Here they come. If this doesn't earn my passage, nothing will.
There it is. There it is.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
I don't even know what it was like when I play Diablo anymore. Helps any RPG. Yeah, sure. I think with Path of Exile, it's on kind of a different level though, in terms of how much you need to learn. It is a meme for sure, yeah. All right. Let's get our stuff identified here. I think I got an upgrade. Maybe. We would sacrifice life regen, but I'll just put it on. I'm gonna try to get better about putting on upgrades. We do need some fire res, it looks like, but maybe we can slot it. Let's see, supports. I think that back in there. Still by far our most damaging move. So this one's misleading because it's doing multiple shots. It does 6 projectiles, so probably you could get some crossover there. Some more stun buildup is what I have in there. Oh, for flash, sure. Armor frost bolts. I mean, these are the 2 things I care about right now. Maybe when I get more spirit, we can put some of that in there. Let's put this in here. $110. We've got good flasks on this character. What is all res cap? What is all res cap? Where did you see that? Just what is res cap, or it's the all that's confusing me. But yeah, it's 75 is the res cap. Yeah. Sorry, I'm yeah. But you can also raise the res cap higher in various ways, but also uncapped all of your res combined. Oh yeah, no, you have separate stuff for each element.
You made.
Yeah, but you can get it up to 90 if you are determined. Also, if you can overcap it, like, or you can there's an uncapped value that can go over, and that will matter because some enemies will put like various like exposures on you and stuff. So if you're overcapped, you could essentially still have 75 or 90 depending on like what you did, if you have it overcapped high enough. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really want these, but I will level up my bombs. Okay. So she's happy with us. We can get on the caravan now.
The beast, I assume. Move swiftly.
I am a Sala. Remain afraid. So, the trail connect. You have your orders.
And let's see. We need to go to here. Hey Lola, welcome in. How you doing?
Something's up.
The Halani gates. You have your orders.
Good, but how are you? I'm all right. I'm all right. Still kind of waking up. Oh yeah, Zan gave me something for my warrior. I might use it. Let's see. Okay. Not really wanting to do any handouts though. Okay, so let's do this. I like a treat. I would love a treat. I just got a unique belt. Worms molt. Damage gets leached as life and mana. 55% increased total recovery is life leech.
Now what were they doing here?
Big number. Oh, by the way, after yesterday, I got food after stream, booted the game back up, and I screwed up that boss. So we're all caught up on Witch. I think cough. I think cough. Great. Infinite rain of arrows. Whoa. Those weren't my bombs. 'Cause those almost killed me. I'm glad you're having fun, Joe. Coffee! Coffee, coffee, coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Well, thank you so much. I'm sure you know, but do you know? I'm a pretty big fan, yeah.
this!
Oh my lordy.
Well, that's one down.
Very scary. I mean, the uniques are really nice. Like the way they design uniques in Path of Exile is really, really fun. They usually come with some sort of downside. But then that lets them put much more extreme upsides into uniques.
Here it comes!
Ow. Are they better balanced? I don't know yet. I've only seen a couple uniques so far. I mean, but they're definitely taking the same approach. They've talked about taking the same approach to uniques for Path of Exile 2.
Out of mana! All in a day's work.
It really looks different, but the same. But better, yeah. A lot of the same design philosophies are into. It's the same people, after all, that made the game. I think the biggest difference between this and Path of Exile 1 is really just the combat. Like, I've said this before on stream, but genuinely this so far has been my favorite action gameplay of any game I've ever played. Yeah, it was a expansion. It was going to be a free expansion to PoE1. They were actually just going to make it so that it was still going to be a separate campaign, but it was just going to be inside the same client. And then, like, you could do, like, both campaigns on the same character, I think. You could also, like, choose to do either campaign on League Start, was I think their original plan. But yeah, then they wanted to make bigger changes, and so they just have them as separate games now.
Easy.
I don't know about that, but we did it. Okay, we got a lightning res ring here. Great. Okay, I can replace this ring. Easy peasy. Yeah, let's get back to town.
did you learn?
I've learned explosions.
Speak up. I will tell your tale.
I will tell you. Oh yeah, and I have stuff in here I was saving, huh? Wait a minute. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. That. Why was I saving this? Is it not better because it doesn't have different elements? All right, we'll check that out in a second.
Speak up.
Speak up. Probably means I accidentally gave my witch. Yep, I did. Oh well. Here we go. Why can't you use frenzy? Trying to remember. Hold on, let me look it up real quick. Pretty sure frenzy uses charges. No. It uses, or it gives you charges if you use it. What weapon are you using, Jub? Nope. Way worse damage. Okay. Ba-doo-da-doo-dum, ba-doo-dum.
Fire in the hole!
Handle up. I feel like I need some more damage from somewhere. It's one-handed. Minions. Got the enfolding dawn unique. 100 more spirit. Oh, nice. Had to step away. Yeah, what weapon are you using, Jeb? I feel like you should be able to use that skill. From what I saw. I want more damage. maybe just going into this. Yeah. Does this not increase my grenade? Then maybe I don't want to do it. Just a bow? Yeah, you should be able to use it. Oh, I need to go over here. Grenade damage. Okay. Well, we'll get there in a few levels.
Wild creature!
Amulet. Mine's better. We're good. Maybe I should put Armor Frost back on my bar. I want to put like, whoa, hello. Early in the day for a raid. Welcome in.
Down!
Oh god. Thank you for the follow.
Simple enough.
Alright, 1 second. I'll give you a shout out. Mello, I hope you had a great stream. What was you playing? I keep forgetting that I can just pause the game now. Elite Dangerous. Oh, I heard you was playing that. Well, I hope you had a good stream. I am playing Path of Exile 2. I've been, I got my main character all the way to end game, and then I've been trying out all the other classes. Having a good time. Right now we're playing Mercenary. And I'm going for some grenade build here. So you'll see lots of explosions. Who doesn't like explosions? But feel free to dip out if you're tired after your stream. But thank you so much for the raid. Or stick around if you want to stick around. Either one is good.
Me pockets are full.
The parade of emotes. I know. I love it too. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and lurk.
Quickly.
Thank you so much for the raid.
Here for a story?
I get it. After a stream, you know, usually you end stream because you gotta go. That's usually why we end. So I get you. All right, let's see. I don't need this. It's got quality on it.
I will tell your tale.
Mercenary's been a lot of fun though. It feels shockingly like playing a shooter game when you play Mercenary. It's very good. I like it. Lexus, hello.
Eat this!
Only I get explosions. Stop that. Getting a lot of quality stuff. Like, again, I don't mean to complain. I'm just surprised. All right. Was there anything missed in this area? I don't think so. Oh no! Constant freeze on map changes with Path of Exile 2?
Ah, I bet a load of weapons came out of this place.
I'll show you my settings. Hold on. Make sure I've got the thing up. Coffee. Oh, coffee's not even being made yet. PC to new. Okay, let's see. Well, I've got Direct X12. I did hear from someone that Vulkan fixed their crashes. Some people were saying try Vulkan, or like Vulkan fixed it. So for some PCs, Vulkan might be better. Let's see. I've got mostly the defaults. I have a really beefy computer though, so I did turn up some of this stuff, like a little bit, but mostly I kept it on default anyway. I didn't try to push it because it is early access, so I assume it's not like, I don't know. I just assumed it wasn't gonna want me to do too much of this. Guess you try. Yeah. I'm not upscaling or anything, but yeah, I definitely have my graphics toned down, even though I know for a fact I can run like every game on ultra settings, like it's no issue on this PC. I just have it turned down because this is early access, so I don't expect it to be fully optimized. Engine multi-threading can freeze PCs at the moment. Yeah, the main thing I've heard is that people tried Vulkan and that fixed their issues, but there are just a lot of bugs right now, so you might be out of luck, but yeah. All I can really say, let me actually find it. If you check here, you already switched to Vulkan. Yeah, if you check here, you can do bug reports. Let's see what the known issues are right now. Yeah, crashes related to multi-threading and have to restart their PCs is one of the known issues. Yeah, it's not on here, but it doesn't mean they don't necessarily know about it. But I would definitely report it since it's unplayable. Oh, that is the issue? Oh, okay. Well, at least they know about it. That sucks, though. I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel like I really lucked out. Because I've definitely been hearing from quite a few people. They were having issues. Hopefully it's not just some sort of extra torture to watch me play when you can't play. Hopefully it satisfies your longing a little bit. You watch multi-streams. Let's go. Boom.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Quickly.
What?
What? Ba-doo-dum, boo-dum, ba-doo-dum.
Stay in sight?
If you scroll a bit down, there's a thread. PV2 complete PC freeze while loading a screen. Ah.
Fire in the hole!
How many, oh, 150 pages. Okay, I was gonna say, like, how many people have the issue? Yep, I mean, the good thing is you don't have some kind of rare bug. Because those, you know, could be less likely to be fixed sooner. Woo! They are giving me skill gems left and right, aren't they? Get out of here. What is our stats situation? So this requires 20 decks, so I should probably put a little more decks. Because then if we get an upgrade, we'll probably need more decks. I just love this game. I'm just having a great time, you know? One to 30, huh? Or 10 to 30, excuse me.
Fire in the hole! Simple enough.
Sand and steel, fire and iron, flesh and bone. What is the difference? Face
Oh yeah,
somebody.
this bus.
Insane! Insane? Shut your mouth, traitor! Watch out! Die! Die! Die!
Oh, what the hell did she do to me?
Sand and steel, fire
exploded.
Flesh and bone. Insane? Perhaps that is
Fire
true.
now!
Boom! Burn! Burn! Blinding! Hold this! Blinding!
No mana.
She's playing my build. Look out.
For the Faradun!
Need more time.
Burn! 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 Burn!
Not yet.
Oppressors!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. Calm down.
She's coming.
For the king!
Damn, dude. What is she doing to me?
Sand and steel,
Holy crap.
fire and iron. Fresh insane? Shut your mouth, traitor! Burn, oppressors!
God dang, dude. Man, I didn't struggle with this boss on my other two characters, but this is tough.
Flesh and bone.
Yeah, she's very resistant to everything I do.
Mind of a traitor. Serpent's tongue.
Help me. She's insane.
Insane? I'll show you insane!
Need more mana.
Stand still. Deep breath.
Need more time.
Slow down. Burn, oppressors!
Here it comes.
That's the scary one.
Explode!
Watch out.
For the Faradun!
Damn it, there it is. Balance cat. I don't think it really matters. Yeah.
Sand and steel, fire and iron.
They're all the same levels, so
Flesh and bone. What is the difference? Face of Faradun, mind.
Ice shards targets the ground, leaving shards of ice that explode when enemies step on them.
Iron, flesh and bone. What is the difference? Face of Faradun, mind of a traitor. Serpent's tongue, scorpion stick, sand and steel, fire and iron, flesh and bone. What is the difference? Face of Faradun, mind of a traitor. Insane? I'll show you insane.
Jeez, dude.
Hold this. Breathe it in. I am
Ow.
the sun. Burn, oppressors!
Watch out.
For the king!
God damn it, don't get hit by that.
Breathe it in.
Ah, this is not worth.
Burn, burn! Stand still. Burn, oppressors!
Watch out!
For the king!
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Burn, oppressors! Slow down!
Fire in the hole!
Hold this! Burn, oppressors! Breathe it in! Stand still! Burn, burn, burn! Deep breath! Ah!
Need more mana.
Need more time for the king!
Oh god, not that move. Anything but this move. No, the one shot.
Explode!
Need a sec.
Flash! Slow down! Burn, oppressors!
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
She's coming!
For the king!
Not that move. Not that.
Slow down! Hold this! Breathe it in! Burn, oppressors!
Need a sec.
Breathe it in!
She's coming!
Die, die, die!
That was crazy. Cause on my monk and my warrior, that boss was like a joke. Holy crap.
Me pockets are full.
Holy crap. Let's do.
Please get me out of here! Winds break 1,000 break. Please take.
I should charge for this.
Hey, coffee being prepared finally. I was getting worried. Whew.
Quickly.
Making me sweat over here.
Hello?
Hello. Whoa. Ba-doo-dum, doo-dum, ba-doo-dum. Okay. I don't have Regal. It might still be better damage.
Speak up!
You put jewels in the tree? If you have an open socket, you just
I
put
will
them in.
tell your
You just grab them and you put them in. It looked kind of like this in PoE 1. And then you just If you've allocated the point for this spot, you just open your inventory, drag them, and put them in. Easy peasy. Not better. This is a really good bow that I have, huh?
Young one. Who goes there? You may trade. Browse as long as you like.
Physical and crit. Physical and attack speed. I want crit. I think I want attack speed.
Strike. Goodbye.
Man, still not better. That is crazy. It's almost as good though.
Hello.
Yeah, I think this is why I was having such a smooth time on Mercenary. This weapon was crazy.
Do not wander.
This was a crazy drop that I got. But we do need to upgrade it. I think. I also just need to like actually get to the damage over here. Where is more damage for grenade? I'm a little worried that this doesn't mention the grenade. Hold on. What if I remove this? No. I'm not sure. I think that maybe when it's two-handed weapon damage, it doesn't apply to grenades, even though you need to use a crossbow. I think you need to use a crossbow. Yeah, requires crossbow. I don't think it matters. Projectile damage will help it. But the weapon damage apparently doesn't matter. So we need either grenade. Okay, so these are our grenade nodes, which really just help mostly with cooldown. We have the activate a second time down here. But yeah, I'm assuming that this also, yeah, this does not apply to grenades. So I need to be careful. Okay, but projectile damage. Okay, but this doesn't say that it applies either. But it definitely does. Because projectile. Game, help me out here, please. You hurt me or not? I don't know. Because if this applies, this is 12% for every single node and area on this one versus 10%. So I don't think it's going to pierce. That doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna keep going this way. We know that this increases grenade damage because it says grenades. And we'll just have to learn the hard way on the other ones.
How can I?
Young one.
Yeah, one. Oh, it's a corpse skill. Dang it. I really want a fire wand that isn't a corpse skill.
I will tell your tale.
Let's go to the cart. To leave cart.
I know what he intends. The Halani, but there is another way. Farewell.
So, Arsit, let us see. You have your orders.
Ba-doo-dum. All right, so now we can go here.
I hear movement in the dark. Lots of movement. I'll break ya! Out of mana!
All right.
Need a sec. Fire in the hole!
I'm curious how the trial's gonna go with ranged. I've only ever done it with melee. Boom.
Need more time. Outstanding. Vile creature!
Treasure. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. My grenades weren't firing for a second. I was concerned.
Need more mana! My pockets are full.
I bet they are. Yeah, it's a lot of loot.
Greetings.
Greetings.
If you are traveling the trade, I will tell you. Goodbye.
Ah. Okay, good. Eh. Eh.
What?
What? Armor and energy shield 8.
Back, beast!
Do I have to find the boss before I go up the stairs?
All these statues still just as dead. What was the point, eh?
Hello there.
Need more mana!
Got him.
Not yet. Not yet. Bag of bones.
Those things didn't have bones. They were rocks. All right, cool.
Oi, gotta be something valuable behind those doors.
I'm terrified of this boss fight. Oh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. But we gotta do it.
This seems a bit excessive.
Now, Jingdak, I prove myself. Face me. Wounded.
Yeah, she moves around so much. I'm never gonna catch her with grenades.
Face me. Wounded.
What the frick?
Face me.
Fire in the hole!
Hot barrier.
Yeah, I can barely damage her.
Need more time.
Nakai.
Oh my god, there's so many old.
Atun.
Need a sec.
Atun. Face me. Hands right.
Ow.
Need a sec.
Barrier. Nakai.
Oh god.
Need more time.
Wounded. Nakai. Hey. Mists of Tarakana.
Oh god.
Face me. Hey. Atun.
Oh god.
Nakai.
Mana.
Wounded. Hey.
Ow.
Face me. Visions of Jedi. Tarakana. Atun. Maria. Hey, Nakai. Cool.
No mana.
Face me. Hey. Visions of Jedi. Tarakana.
Need a sec.
Face me.
Eat this.
This is the longest fight in a million years. Oh my god.
Not yet.
Daria, face me.
Not yet.
Wounded. Atul! Visions of Jara.
Not yet.
There's so many.
Face me.
Need a sec.
Atul! Tight. Wounded. Face me.
Why?
Tsunami.
Why are there so
Need
many?
a sec.
Wounded. Tight.
Need a sec.
Tight.
Ow.
Daria. Nakai.
Why are there so many of them? I don't get it.
Need more time.
Visions of Jara.
Not yet.
Nakai. Tight.
God damn.
Need a sec.
Atul! Face me!
Not yet.
Mists of tsunami! Darakana!
Eat this.
Wounded! Tight!
Ow.
Face me!
Need more time.
Tight! Daria!
Need a sec.
Face me! Daria! Face me!
Need more time.
Mists of tsunami! Darakana! Atul! Face me! Cool!
Need more time.
Tight!
Oh god. Don't die at the last second. No.
Not yet.
Nakai! Daria! Atul! Face me!
Need a sec. Not today.
Not yet.
Daria.
Need more time.
Shit! Shit!
Hey, na, hey. Daria. Hey, here.
Gotcha! Oh my gosh!
Yes, a coin.
Oh my goodness.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Ooh. That was hard fought.
What have you learned?
So, you take your time, as you wish.
Alright. So this.
As you wish. Take care.
I gotta give this to my witch.
In more, speak to us.
Stay in sight.
Ba-dum, ba-da-dum. What a deal. It's in the trader's pad. Let's finish this part.
Weak animal.
Right. Finished Act 3? Wait, I thought you could play the game. I am so confused.
One down. Who's next?
Oh, you disabled multiplayer now it works. Oh, great. Congratulations.
Need more time. Back, beast. Not yet.
Gotcha. Ooh, a regal orb.
Oh, better than coin. Need more time.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Not yet! Need a sec.
There it is.
My pockets are full. My pockets are full.
I think my flask is broken, but like in my favor. But I'm pretty sure my flask is broken because I seem to be able to just use it pretty much infinitely.
How can I?
I understand that it has 0.15 charges per second, but like I think it's actually doing way more than that. I think there might be a decimal in the wrong place. Like, I'm not complaining. I think I probably would have failed that boss fight if that wasn't happening. But, I think it's bugged.
Do not wander.
Coffee on the way, coffee on the way.
Eat this!
Well, that's a dead end. There it is. Found it. Found it. All right, let's go back to town. Oof. Some of stuff.
How can I advise?
Young one.
Good stuff.
Do not wander.
And then we'll probably do the ascendancy trial here in a second. But actually, let's go on break. Poppy should be here soon. And I'm just also going to take a stretch break. So let's log out for a sec. But I'll be right back. Today anyway. But you know. What is happening? I feel like this screen sums up how I feel right now. Just curled up on the floor. better not let me down. Do it again. The girls never go step step. What I'm doing? I was no step. Look at his hands and stuff. Alright. He probably has bad genes, okay? Because he smelled boring. But... Hey! I'll take it! My god. God. Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Hi, Simply Louise. Hi. Oh god, no! It chasing me! No, but it tried real hard! Rising. Rising. Come to see you rising. It's been a while, and by that I mean less than 24 hours.
Aren't you happy you got some sleep?
Rising. Rising. There, it's rising. Rising. He's over here. Yeah. Look at you cooking. It's so cute. No. That looked like it was rare. I love you too, but let me go. Question mark.
Oh, you really can't, huh?
Sorry, bear. Oh my god, he's beautiful.
He's awesome. It just kind of scared me when I found him
Oh,
because...
he's ready! He's ready!
Go. Man, I thought I immediately stopped doing anything.
I wish there was something to attack with him right now. But I just happened to run him into a wall.
I mean, you could throw some quick attacks.
Tabo, why? Tabo, why? I gotcha. Tabo playing games. Grab it. Grab it. Look at me. You go grab it. You gotta grab it. Look. Grab the chicken. Grab it. He's rightable. What? I'm on him. Yes! Go! I didn't know until I was already on him. Nah, you're good. Do it. Yeah. I just see the beam. Get it! Oh my god, you did 2,000 damage! Reindeer barraging! Love you, Rajay. I love you, Rajay.
Phenomenal. What an end.
Sleeps, you're in the way. Ow!
Well, actually, the first thing that came to my head was dog, but I thought that probably not gonna end better.
Miracle Whip. What did you just do to my ears? What was that? What was that? Okay, I'm under. I hunt things. Okay, that looks. Ah! It just happened to me.
Literally any
I
individual piece off.
So
or-
much better naked than with this on. Let me tell you. I know that's weird to say, but it's true.
What was that sound?
Uh-oh. Another hole.
Sounded like a pit opening up. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Looking forward to show that content to my grandchildren. Damo, please. It hurts. Damo, please. Well, I believe in me, even if Chavo doesn't. I mean, honestly, I'm planning on doing the super edited stuff before I'm done with the backload log stuff. Because I'm planning on starting the super edited stuff when Satisfactory comes out. It's hunting. It's hunting. Ah!
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
Why is it always me? Oh my gosh, look at you. You look like a hitman for hire. All right. Hi. Dan. Hi. Coffee delayed. However, let's watch a video while we wait. Miracle Whip. The Miracle Whip clip happened, I assume. Miracle Whip clip. Rolls right off the tongue. How you doing, Zan? Ba-doo-dum. I heard a meme. Yeah. How'd you die? Yeah. Good stuff. All right, we're gonna watch this this interview and hang out for a bit, and then hopefully my coffee will get here soon.
Shields up, Iron Breakers. Welcome back to another episode of the Conscast. Today I have with me Talkative Try, and we're going to be talking about Path of Exile 2. Talkative Try, how have you been doing, dude?
Anybody who doesn't know, this guy that's not talkative try is a big Monster Hunter fan, big Monster Hunter player. Like I said, my entire feed has blown up with this game. Every single Monster Hunter creator that I follow is now talking about Path of Exile 2. So there must be some weird crossover there. Having coffee, spending time with friendly 2, gonna jump to PO2. Nice.
I have been stellar. I had to return to the real world this week after 3 days of PTO to play PoE2 exclusively. Work was rough, but it's the weekend again. I'm happy. I'm going to actually get to spend, I think, another 1 hour with the game today because I have Christmas plans with the family. I am the true casual gamer's perspective right here.
Yeah, I'm kind of like in a casual gamer's perspective as well. I think you'll be surprised when I eventually reveal how many hours it took me to finish the campaign. Like, and not even cruel, just like normal, because I'm still in Act 1 cruel. But yeah, that'll be interesting. But I wanted to know a little bit more about you. How did you get started in PoE, and how did that lead into you getting into content creation to kind of like set a basis for the audience here?
Yeah, so I started playing Path of Exile in 2019, but I found the game much like many others who started playing in 2012. I was playing Diablo 3, and I got bored, and I didn't like the story in Act 3. I thought it was too cliche. The villain, Asmodan, was appearing as an apparition over your character and taunting you, and I thought, what kind of gritty, dark world? This isn't Diablo 2. I'm not playing this. This is ridiculous. But I was alone at home. My wife was up north visiting her family. So I searched Google and asked, all right, other games like Diablo. Not even kidding you. Before the meme even happened, right? Other games like Diablo.
You're looking for Diablo likes.
I was looking for Diablo likes. The first game on the search results, Path of Exile.
Yeah.
Had not really heard of it before. Downloaded the game that night. Installed it, played a little bit on my Witch, really liked it. The day after, had some university things I had to do, got back home, was still home alone. 6 p.m., log in, I look at the clock, it's already 9 a.m. the next day. And I'm like, whoa, that's never happened before with a video game, ever, dude. And I've been a gamer my entire life, playing Dota 2, Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Nights, Dungeons & Dragons Online, Guild Wars 2, but I was never degenerate until I met Path of Exile. And ever since then, I've been playing. I started making content on it because I thought a lot of the content around the game is focused on hyper optimization and critiquing the game. I play the game because I just enjoy it. You know, I cobble stuff together, I manage, and I have fun. Let's put that perspective out there. And it has worked so far.
So I very much like you. I was already a content creator at the time. I wasn't full-time at that time, but it was very much a situation where I had to choose, okay, do I want to dedicate time to Path of Exile, or do I want to dedicate time to Diablo 3? And I distinctly remember, because I even did a video with a friend of mine at the time, and he was telling me, bro, you got to get on Path of Exile. This is going to be way better than Diablo 3. And I was like, nah, bro, because I was a big Diablo 2 fan, right? I was like huge into Diablo 2. So I was like, you're telling me I'm going to like Diablo 3 less than this other game? You're crazy. And then I played Diablo 3, and that was I didn't even finish.
You know what's funny about this? Because this comes up a lot with PoE players, is Diablo 3 and like how Diablo 3 sucks or whatever. Diablo 3 is the Diablo I've played the most of. Like, I played a little bit of Diablo 2 when I was much younger, and I played with my brother. Never even finished the campaign, nothing like that. And but I played so much Diablo 3. And people, like, the PoE community in general, like, pretty much just poo-poos Diablo 3. Like, really, really, really bad hard. Like, it's the worst game ever made. And I'm like, it's not that bad, guys. It's fine.
You know how Diablo 3 initially followed the same difficulty as Diablo 2, which is you had normal, nightmare, and hell, even though they had different names. I forget what the names were. But I didn't even finish the second difficulty because I realized all I'm doing is grinding gold to then go into the auction house to buy an upgrade. Not like with real money, because it was also like a regular auction house.
To be fair, I never participated in trade in Diablo 3 ever. I played later, so. And I think that is the main thing that, like, people poo-poo on.
to buy an upgrade, to then play more, to then grind more gold, to then go back to the auction house whenever things aren't going right, and I dropped that game super fast. I was super disappointed, but I never went back to Path of Exile. I mean, I tried from time to time, never really clicked as much for me, the original Path of Exile. But then at the end of last year, I said, no, Path of Exile 2 is coming out. This time, I'm going to make the right choice, especially after having played Diablo 4 as well, right? and here's the thing. I liked the campaign of Diablo 4. I thought the campaign was fine.
Me too.
But then Blizzard stole my season pass token with a dark pattern, and I said, I'm never giving you anything
I
ever
remember
again.
all that.
I was one of those people. Yes.
You were. Okay.
Because I was playing on console, and yeah, they took my season pass token, and I took that very personally, because I don't like it when people do that to me. But, so, you know, after that, at the end of last year, I'm like, I definitely need to play Path of Exile 2 this year. And that was it. That was just my thought. I want to play it when it comes out. I wasn't going to make a big deal out of it. It's like, oh, whenever it comes out, I'll play it. And then the week before it released, I was like, all right, let me do some research, see where Path of Exile 2 is at. And then I was like, what? I start looking at gameplay. There was like this video they had on their website of Shuei Yoshida playing, because I was like, this will be perfect, because they're going to give me like the new player perspective and I'll understand it better. And then as I was watching that, I was like, wait, this changes so much from the original PoE, because I started also like a new playthrough of PoE 1 just to kind of like understand some of the basic systems, stuff like that. And pretty much a lot of the things that I don't like in PoE 1, they changed for PoE 2, and I was like, this is perfect. This is exactly what I want. So I got completely hooked as I started doing research into it on the week ahead of release. And then...
That makes sense, man.
Yeah.
Lots of people I know are exactly the same. I have, like many Path of Exile players, I have tried to get my friends and family hooked on the game. Not to play with them, but so they can also
just so that they
participate
can enjoy it.
in Trade League, and we can talk about it and everything. All of them have bounced. My wife, my brothers, my dad, lots of my friends that are the same age as myself, they've played Diablo 4. They preferred that to Path of Exile, okay?
Yeah.
And they're not stupid or anything. They just didn't like how PoE 1 played. Every single one of them, Rurik, is now playing more PoE 2 than I am. Every single... My mom told me last night.
I feel it! Also, one second, let me get more water. Coffee still on the way, by the way.
You know, try. Your dad's getting up at 5 a.m. He's playing until 11. You know, what's going on? I don't know what to say. What can I do? I can't. He's addicted. He's into it, man. So it's really interesting how they have, one, reformatted the game into a completely new audience, right? But they've also kept so many things that made PoE 1 good, and I think lots of people don't realize that yet. I've seen that the further I progress in the game. It is like PoE 1 in many regards, but it's also distinct from it, and I think the distinctions are what are going to hook people that would not play through Path of Exile 1 and stay on the game.
100%.
It's a bold prediction. We'll have to see how it plays out, because a lot of people disagree with me.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
It's been
I'm pretty firm in that.
It's been super interesting seeing the situation that has happened, and I want to say this. It's been super interesting, and I don't want to be dismissive, because I feel like for a lot of people, they might feel that I'm being dismissive of the PoE1 community. I've posted a couple of memes. People might get a little bit upset at some of those. So like, because I've had several people tell me, the only reason you think the game is not hard is because you're playing Mercenary. And so I posted myself playing a random meme build that I made with a warrior, where I'm just like, the build is totems into shield charge, and then usually the mobs are stunned, so then you can blast them with the shatter thing. And so I'm just going through, and I put that that meme of the dude just like listening to the music all happy. Da, 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 da. And I know that some people are upset about that, but it's like, whenever I'm criticizing the difficulty, I'm coming at it not from the end game perspective, because I've also watched the Kripparrian video, and I feel that the Kripparrian video brings a lot of really important feedback to the forefront that I'm not qualified to speak on yet. And I listened to it, and I'm like, okay, if you're at end game maps and your character's like giga roided out in defenses and you're still getting one shot, yeah, there's a problem there. Unless it's a boss mechanic. You're getting one shot by a boss mechanic, I think that's fair. You're getting one shot by like white mobs, I think there's a problem.
And to be fair, as I don't blame anybody for not knowing this or maybe not trusting Grinding Gear Games on this, but I did an interview with the game director 1 week before launch, and this is literally one of my questions to him. Because what they've always wanted to do with PoE 2 is make sure that you could not get one shot by random mobs on a map. In PoE 1, that happens all the time. In PoE 2, it was supposed to be different. So I asked Jonathan, who's the game director on PoE 2, hey, is this happening in Endgame? What's going on with your testing? And he literally said, Endgame is the least tested part of the entire game. It is 100% without a doubt happening.
Yeah.
And when we see those cases, we will fix them. Lots of people, due to how Path of Exile 1 has been a one-shot fiasco for many years, don't believe Grinding Gear Games. But Path of Exile 1 is also a fundamentally different game with different scaling. In Path of Exile 2, they want
and different
you to
design,
be able to engage
choices.
meaningfully with white mobs, magic mobs, and not get one shot like that. So I do think those fixes will come into the game. The game has like 400 different monster types, and they all scale differently with their damage, especially in endgame. There's just cases that they need to squash. And I think they're going to do that. I think they definitely saw Script's video.
I know.
He is one of the OGs. They're going to take a lot of his feedback, and they're going to find the best ways to implement it to satisfy the bulk of player base. And I think the one shots, that's one thing that everyone can agree is bad. Nobody wants 100%. To get one shot by a little bug. Nobody, right?
Yeah.
So I think that'll be fixed.
I think that one shots, one of the things that I feel like the community also needs to, come to an understanding. And I'm saying this very much as an outsider. I want people to understand. Like, I'm coming in, my background is Dark Souls and Monster Hunter. So it's like, it is vastly, I'm a big Diablo 2 fan. Like, Diablo 2 at one point was my favorite game of all time, 100%. And no other RPG has ever been able to capture me quite as Diablo 2, right? Except for Path of Exile 2. Like, I'm super hooked. I'm super deep in, right? But like, the thing is, I'm coming in as an outsider, but one of the things that I think that the community needs to come to an understanding, and that's not to me to decide, I think the community needs to argue amongst themselves, but yes, we shouldn't have one-shots on players. 100% agreed. Yes. Unless maybe it's a specific boss mechanic that's super well telegraphed, like stuff like that, right? But
totally agree.
At the same time, you shouldn't have one shot on bosses either.
I don't know. I think you should have one shots on bosses, dude.
I mean,
my perspective actually. So Rurik, you may be surprised to hear that.
Okay, before Tri says anything about this, here's my current take on this. I do think one shots kind of suck. And in game, in campaign, they are not as bad, but in game, the way the game is structured, a lot of the times, if you're gonna go fight a boss, you don't just go fight the boss. You actually travel, like you work to getting to them, and then you get to them, and like you'll probably, I can see a reality where what you're doing is you're investing into that boss fight so that you get more loot and all whatever. So you're putting currency into it. You're putting items into it. You put a bunch of time to get through all the maps to get to the map that has the boss. So if you get to that boss and then they one-shot you, that sucks. But also you have to keep in mind that like it's only a problem if it's a one shot in my mind if you are a tanky character and you get one shot. If you just get one shot, that doesn't really mean anything because it could just be your build's bad, you're a glass cannon, whatever it is. Like those kind of one shots are fine. But like if you're giga tank and you're getting one shot by that, that kind of sucks, right? Like what's the point in building a tanky character if you can just get one shot? So I think in order to keep the value of defenses, I feel like you need to respect that from the of the players. Like if they are going to make a tanky character, they should feel that they are tanky.
This, I have played Elden Ring for a total of 4 hours, and I have down one boss. I rage quit because I couldn't beat this any other bosses. I could.
Wait,
I got to Margit.
Which boss did you kill?
I killed the dude who has the sword made of other swords, like a lichen.
Okay, I know who he is. Castle Morn. Yeah.
Yeah, only boss I killed, and it's only because the harder you go at him, the easier he seems to be. Like if you just go in and keep hitting him, he seems to be really easy. Everything else, dude, I could not dodge anything. I was dying to mobs. That camp right outside the start in Limgrave. Oh my god, I died to the dude with the shield and the spear maybe 50 times. Cannot play those games.
I know
I bought
exactly
Dark
what
Souls
he's
1
talking
before
about.
PoE 2 released as well. I spent an hour on the first boss because I didn't realize there's a little secret. Yeah, because I didn't realize I needed the full. I was like, this is so weird. This can't be intentional. I've been dodging for 30 minutes straight, and I haven't hurt him. There's something wrong here. And then I realized, oh my god, there's a secret passage and a sword there. So I am not a Souls player at all.
Yeah,
that is the most I've been exposed, and I am seeing people saying that to win PoE 2,
here.
You need to have.
Let's see here. All right. Far away from the mic. All right. Coffee is here. Get this party started.
Have god tier reaction speed. You need to be able to down these bosses, all of them one-shot you. As someone who has now cleared the campaign itself, because we're just talking about the campaign
just
here.
Campaign.
That is unequivocally false, unless you are literally saying defenses don't matter. I'm going all in on offenses. Yeah. I don't want to, like you said, I have to be very careful here because I'm not trying to be dismissive, but I was playing a monk. I was getting hit by big boss abilities. I think that there's 2 bosses that have outright one-shot me. Everything else, it's, 80% of my life, a big chunk of my life, and I have more than enough time to dodge. I don't think this is... I don't want to be dismissive. I just think that a problem is people, for a long time, have been playing games wherein you don't need to give a crap about defenses. Like Diablo 4, dude. I don't even press my flask when I get into that game. I just rampage through monsters. I don't press heal. I don't get damaged. I can get hit by everything. Dodging doesn't really matter. And in PoE 1, that was kind of true too.
Yep.
Even inside boss fights, I think the more dangerous stuff in PoE 1 actually were packs and stuff in the campaign. But in PoE 2, that's not the case. It's just a very different game, dude. Very different.
Yeah.
Again,
Rant over.
I'm of the opinion that it's okay for a boss to kill you so long as it's well telegraphed. Like, I think that's fine.
100%.
And it's actually one of the more refreshing things, because I feel like in a lot of ARPGs, the very first time that you're playing through them, what ends up happening is you kind of like brain off, you just chill out, and you're mobbing through everything, and it's not really a problem.
And the brain off thing is specifically what Jonathan has said over and over and over in interviews that he was trying to prevent. He was like, they wanted to be engaging, and they succeeded. It is super engaging. It's my favorite action combat so far in any game I've ever played. It's very engaging. I love it.
And that was one of the things that I really liked about Path of Exile 2 was the moment that I got in there, I was like, wait, these developers are not scared to put you in the ground. And this is a good thing. I like that. I like that a lot. But again, my personal preferences are going to be very different from people that are coming from OG PoE. They're going to be expecting something a little bit different. They're not going to be expecting to be maybe challenged this early. Although I will say, when you're starting PoE as a new player, like some of the early bosses will also hit you hard. Like I would imagine some people probably died at that very first boss on like the beach section because he hits hard.
I think he has the highest player kill count of any boss in Path of Exile. I'm not joking, dude. Same with in PoE 2. I bet the Bloated Miller has a really high kill count. My dad died many times to the Bloated Miller. We were trying to make characters for co-op and he couldn't get past the Bloated Miller on a monk.
I think I got killed by Bloated Miller on Cruel because I was like not really paying that much attention. I'm just gonna spam my grenades and you're just like slam. I was like, oh damn, that actually hurt.
Yeah. I think they telegraph stuff like because there's also the animation, but on those big moves that are unblockable and do great damage, there's a sound and they flash red. If you are watching, you know when that's about to happen. Every single boss flashes red. Their entire body goes, and you know, okay, here comes something big. Let's dodge out of the way. It happens on every boss.
You want to know the funny thing? I only noticed that noise when I started playing hardcore. I made a hardcore character for fun, and I noticed that's like, oh, when that big sound comes, that means there's a big hit coming. Because with my other character, I never paid attention because I don't care if I die. It doesn't matter. There's like no penalty for dying, so it's like, who cares? Yep. But yeah,
grinding your games is famously good with the voice or audio telegraphs. In Path of Exile 1, there's a boss, and he has this super strong ability. It's a beam, and we call it the die beam, because every time the boss TP's around, and every time he says die, you know, holy crap, get out of the way! Like you just got to dodge instantly, straight to the side, whatever. You don't even.
I love how they do this with bosses. I don't personally like PoE 1. It's kind of a weird situation because I think their boss design was incredible in PoE 1. The problem was the combat wasn't incredible. But it's really, really cool seeing in PoE 2, now we have both. And so I feel like their boss design is like really, really shining now. And also like their boss design got good later with PoE 1. So like early campaign bosses are just kind of like, they're okay. And it's really the end game bosses where you see them shine in PoE 1. But now with PoE 2, every single boss has that like that thing about it that makes the Path of Exile bosses, and I love it. And like one of the great things in general with the game, not even just bosses, but like the voice lines are just like, I don't know any other way to say this other than they're just like instantly iconic. They're like someone says something and you're just like, that's a thing they say over and over again. And you're just like, that's instantly Path of Exile. Like the don't drink the water, or the witch who said too much clutter, and like the bosses that will say lines like before certain moves and stuff. Like it just instantly has that thing that like it feels like it's a classic. If that makes sense. Like the first time you hear it, you're like, oh, that's classic. Like even though you've never heard it before, it's so good. It's so good, and I love it. And I can't wait until like, you know, every single one of these bosses pretty much is going to be classic to us because we'll have fought them, you know, league after league, and like we'll just know all of the different voice lines for the different moves and stuff. And like, I love it so much, man. I love it so much. Did to make a hardcore character? Me too, actually. After my Merc survived so long in Act 1, I'm like, I could maybe do this. I also like hardcore solo stuff found would actually be super fun in PoE 2. But I just want to focus on my current characters, get them all to end game, do all that, and then I'll probably mess around in hardcore. If I manage to do that with all my all the classes before they drop new content, that's when I'm gonna go do the hardcore stuff. But we'll see.
even have to watch the boss fight. You just listen in your headset, on your speakers. You hear die, you move. The same thing, it's very cool. I'm noticing these in PoE 2 as well. In the Act boss fight for Act 1, I won't do spoilers in case people haven't encountered them yet.
Yeah.
The Act goes into a phase where there's like mist and everything, and then he begins reciting a poem. At the end of each line is when he does a very powerful ability. And if you just listen and you dodge at the end of the line, you avoid all the attacks 100%. I didn't realize.
You just listen, he says. That is my worst phase of that fight. That is my worst phase of that fight. I am so bad at that part of the fight. I don't know about that.
Realized that until my third or fourth playthrough, and I was like, "Oh, that's so cool! I love this."
I thought that fight was really well done. I actually I first tried that boss specifically because by the time I got to him, I had gotten a little bit beat up by some of the other bosses, and I was like, "Okay, I know how this works now." So in that boss, I was being very careful. Okay, I'm going to dodge this, dodge that, respect all the abilities, and we'll be fine. And it works, and I think it's just a ton of fun. I've been having an absolute blast with it, and particularly, again, coming from a Souls and a Monster Hunter background, it is way more welcoming to me than it was in the original PoE 1, because PoE 1, one of the things that I've noticed people refer to it as, it is very much a knowledge game, whereas PoE 2 straddles a line between being knowledge and skill, so it requires a certain degree of execution.
And that's the difference between blasting down bosses in 5 seconds, like I've been doing in Cruel, and having those extended, prolonged boss fights.
Okay, but I will also say, I think the beauty of it is that you could actually swing further in one direction or the other. Like, if you were a better player, you could have a worse build and make up for it. In fact, I think if you were a better player, if you're like an actually perfect player, you could probably beat the game that way. It would be miserable and it would take forever, with like almost no upgrades, whatever. However, although you'd have to fight against like life regen mods and stuff like that. But anyway, you could really make up for lack of power with skill. And then the reverse is also true, because I've already heard of people that are just like completely trivializing the entire game because their build is so good, right? So, you know, and I think there's been people, like, especially in groups, because there's so much synergy you can have, and you can buff each other up so much, and you can have 6-person parties, that have been tackling like the pinnacle bosses in the end game right now, and literally just denying them any of their actual boss mechanics and deleting them. So you can go really far in either direction, but for most people who are in the middle, somewhere in the middle, you get this really nice blend. And like, that's just so cool. I really love seeing that in a game. And I feel like it's so perfect for Path of Exile, which is just like the most build diverse game ever, and like has the most options and stuff like that. I would say, yeah, besides PoE 1, Path of Exile 2 pretty much beats any other game in terms of like how many different ways you could play. And it's only, you know, it's less than half the content that we're going to have, or less than half the options we're going to have in terms of synergies and stuff. So if anything, because of the way all the combos work, I'd say we probably have a third of the things that are going to, like a third of the build options that we're going to have by the end of early access. Like, and still the options are pretty crazy. So, you know, when I complain that like, yeah, I really wish there were more skills and stuff, I really hope y'all understand that it's just because I'm completely spoiled by what Path of Exile 1 is. And there's just so much potential for it that like, that's why I'm like, man, I really hope they had more, but like, we have a lot of options. We have a lot of options.
Once you have the knowledge and the skill together, bosses, at least in Cruel, are dying very quick. Packs are dying very quick. They're no challenge if you have a broken build. And I think a lot of people think that is faded with Path of Exile 2, but it's very much alive, at least speaking from the perspective of a monk player. I also know lots of top build creators are starting to really understand how the different...
I'm not a pro, And when I got to Cruel, I deleted the game. I deleted bosses with my my warrior. So yeah, it's definitely very alive.
Systems mashed together. So for people who did rely on those guides and videos, and there's a lot of people who did in Path of Exile 1, all that stuff will start to be making its way to the forefront.
Yeah.
And that's something I posted about last night. This first week is the hardest, most difficult, engaging that Path of Exile 2 will ever be. There will never be right, and the most fun for some of us, dude. For some of us, like myself, I love going in blind. I'm still trying to go in blind. I don't know what the pinnacle bosses look like. I don't know how all these maps work. I'm going in blind. It's really fun in the end game right now, even though I'm getting my butt kicked. But it's going to be hard for this first week, especially because there's no knowledge. You're right that it's skill and knowledge married together. But even in a game like Path of Exile 2, I think knowledge can outweigh skill massively if you put the pieces together perfectly.
Absolutely.
And there are a lot of people who are trying to help players do just that. It's interesting. I like that. It's cool. You can intentionally blind yourself like me and go in.
I kind of did
try
the
to
same
make things
thing.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
Yeah, because the thing is, a lot of people look at the skill tree and they think it's very intimidating. But the reality is, you look at the skill tree and you just start thinking, okay, which node is important for me? What type of build do I want to make? And I knew from the moment that I chose the Mercenary, the reason I chose Mercenary is because the developers at one point said grenade launcher when they were talking about the crossbow. And I was like, okay, so you're talking about grenade launcher, but the character's wielding a crossbow. I like where you're going with this. This is the character I'm playing, and whatever I do is going to be grenades. So I never even thought about like, oh, what skill am I going to use to synergize with it? I'm just like, I want grenades that explode and make big explosions on screen. I don't care how powerful it is. I'm assuming that if the devs do their job right, it should be balanced enough that any of these skills can kind of work. And so I was like, grenades it is. And so I just put everything into grenades. I just looked through the nodes and I was like, okay, where's grenade stuff? Okay, here's grenade damage. Oh, and it's right next to another thing, which is reload speed, which is something that it started annoying me because I was trying to do like grenades, and there's the frost. There's a frost shotgun blast that you can do that kind of like slows mobs down because grenades have a big timer before they pop. So I was like, I freeze them, then the grenades explode. So it's good stuff. The problem that I noticed that I was very frustrated is like, damn, this reload. And I was like, oh, grenade damage, reload speed right next to it. I'm definitely coming to this node. So, you know, you just start making your way there and then you put whatever.
That's the way to play,
you
dude.
do. And I know that a lot of people are scared that they're going to get to, you know, maps or whatever it is, the end game, which I'm not there yet. And I've never even done maps in PoE 1, so I don't know what that experience is going to be like. But I know that a lot of people are kind of scared of getting there, and they'll be like, oh, my character is bricked. The situation to me is, and this is what I've been telling my community as I've been playing, if you don't brick a character, you're never going to learn. Like, that's always been the case, even for Diablo 2. Like, you would make a character by the time you get the end game, because you have no idea what items are there. You don't know what the stat requirements are going to be for certain items. So you're going to brick a character, and then you're going to go back and you're going to make it better because you're going to know, I have this item, that item. I know which items I want to have, and I know what stat requirements they're going to have. And so now you know what you're going to build like. But if you just keep following guides, I feel like you never really learn how to do a build for yourself. And again, this might be a big assumption from someone that's coming in from the outside, but that's the vibe that I came into it. And it was the same thing for the warrior, because like I started planning for the merc, then I get to the warrior and I was like, okay, what I want to do with warrior? Because I used a totem in my mercenary for the first time, and I thought totems are probably going to be boring. I'm probably not going to like it. But I was just like, I'll just try this totem thing. I have like a skill slot open right now.
He really is preaching.
I'll try this totem thing. Because I'm also, I'm using a shield so that I can do active blocking when needed, so that I have that option as well. And so I have a mace on
the thing I've been trying to say to people is like trying to explain to people is like, what I've been able to do in PoE 2 and what I think anybody can do is you can just come in, look at what some of the skills are and be like, you know what? I have a fantasy for what my character is going to be. I'm just going to try to get there. Like, don't worry too much about whether, you know, don't be looking around at other people being like, is this the best damage? Who cares? Like, just try your best to make it work and see what happens. Like, I've had such success with that in the game so far. And like, the only character that I have that's like really struggling right now is the one that I overly planned the most. It's my monk. I thought too far ahead instead of just thinking in the moment, what are my problems right now? What's keeping me from the way I want to play right now? And then I would move towards whatever I needed in the moment and, you know, get any gear upgrades I needed in the moment and then just keep playing the game. My monk got screwed up because I was like, well, when I'm level 100, I'm going to want this and this and this and this, you know? But yeah, just think about what you want your character to do and then do it. You'll be okay. And like worst case scenario, you can refund your entire passive tree. Like the only choice you make that's permanent, there's two of them. It's your class and it's your ascendancy. That's it. Everything else is flexible. Like absolute worst case scenario, like you run out of gold, whatever, go roll another class for a little while, get some gold, get some other stuff, you know, get a change of pace and then come back and you can go refund your character, or just take your character to a previous zone, farm some gold and do it that way. Like whatever you're going to do. But like I've gotten pretty like in tight spots in the game and I've had no issue getting the gold I needed, but I also pick up everything. Like if you're really struggling, I actually really highly recommend you start picking up everything because you'll get more gold so you can do more respecs, or you could gamble for new gear that you might need. Like, yeah. Also identify everything before you sell it. That because it sells for more. That took me a little bit to realize, but yeah. And oh, and the hooded one. The hooded one took me forever to realize that he will just identify stuff for free. But yeah. The tools are there to do whatever you want to do within reason. Like if you see the skill in the game, like you can turn it into the thing you want most likely. That's how the game feels so far.
The other hand, and I was like, well, I can do this.
And this is coming from someone who's got a warrior, level 70 warrior right now. So I'm not in the, you know, uber end game or whatever, but I beat the whole campaign. I beat Cruel. I've done a few maps. And then I've got a level 30 monk, and then I just finished getting every single class through Act 1. So I at least have touched them all. But yeah.
This totem thing. So I casted a totem once and I was like, huh, that's how totems work? That's actually really fun. I want to do a totem warrior build thing. And that's when I went to the warrior, I was like, okay, totem on the tree. Okay, there's node here, node here, node here. I know that I want to come here. What do I get along the way, whatever. And that's kind of like how you would just end up planning it. And I actually think that a lot of people look at the passive skill tree and they think it's overwhelming. I actually don't. It is overwhelming, but I don't think it's as complicated as a lot of people make it out to be.
Yeah.
I agree with you, man. And you just described how I made my first build in Path of Exile 2.
Yeah.
Ooh, power charges? I need to path to those because I have power charge abilities. Everything's funded by them. Ooh, critical hit chance? Yeah, I'm going to get that. Ooh, lightning? Yeah, let's find a good way. Oh, I need some defenses. Well, I'm speccing into energy shield and evasion rating. Let's get these notes. Literally what I'm doing, I'm having a little bit of trouble at endgame, but I think that I'll be fine. You can make builds like that in Path of Exile too.
Yeah.
And the only thing that I'd critique grinding gear games on right now in terms of build creation is that passive skill tree and the inability for players seemingly to respec with ease, especially at late game. The cost seems very, very high, especially if there are going to be these bug fix or abuse fix patches that do entirely brick certain builds or make them much weaker than they were before, especially with the content creation meta where somebody posts a video, thousands of players swap their builds to that or start working to swap their builds to that, and then they log in the next morning and the build doesn't work anymore. I think that needs a little bit of work. It's early access, and they're trying to toe that line between, okay, it's early access, there's going to be a lot of changes, we want to give you the tools to react to those changes if we break your...
Yeah, people following build guides are the worst, are going to be the most affected by this. They're going to be the most affected by these nerfs. And that really sucks because I feel like those people are the people that are struggling the most. So that is really unfortunate. But we had a really long talk about this the other day. I think it's really tricky. I I understand Try and some other people being like, yeah, they should just have a free reset weekend or just give people gold. But I think either one of those options could have lasting effects, because gold isn't just for respecs. Gold isn't just for, like, you can do everything. I didn't know. That's not what I meant. No, that's not what I meant. No. They're in the worst spot. They're in the worst spot. They're not the worst. No. And like the degens of the game, the other problem is like, no matter what you do to give, you paused at the right time, and I loved it. The people that are like really good at Path of Exile and they're playing like crazy and all this stuff, if you give those people free respecs, the first couple years of discovery in this game goes down the drain. They will absolutely destroy the game if you give them the ability to do that so easily. And they already are to an extent going to do that, but you are going to like multiply the speed at which people like completely solve the game if you just hand out respecs like that. And like, it does suck, but at some point we just got to say, like, this isn't early access. You are paying to be a tester. It is what it is, right? Like, it is a beta. You're paying to be a tester. It's kind of sucks, but also it's awesome. Like, the game is great, right? And like, I would just say, if you really want to have a good time, be really careful if you're following build guides. If it looks broken, I would avoid it. Like, I know like you want to play like the strongest thing. But yeah, maybe just like take a step back and be like, am I deleting stuff before I've gotten good gear? Before, you know, like do I have to not invest anything into this build for it to delete bosses and break the game? This is probably going to go away. This is not how the game is supposed to work. You're supposed to be able to earn that kind of power, but you can't just have that kind of power because it would ruin the game, right? So just, you know, when you see a build guide, don't follow it if it's that, because stuff is going to be rapidly changing with early access. Yeah, but at the same time, it's just like, I don't really know how people could be super invested in one build or another. I mean, it's not like during the campaign you're getting like crazy currency to like roll gear or whatever. Really, the only thing you're probably investing is gold. And that's it. So, and gold you can get from actually everywhere. So I just don't, I think it's overblown. That's really all I'm saying. I think it's kind of overblown. I don't want to dismiss the people that are like going through this, but I just think, don't we want the game to be better? Like, don't we want them to nerf things that are broken and fix bugs? Like, a lot of these quote unquote nerfs are literally them just fixing bugs. That's all it is. So I don't know. And this is coming from someone, my build technically got nerfed. They nerfed my main damaging ability by 60%. But like, even then, it's a still completely functioning ability. Like, it was just actually broken before. Now, it's still really, really good. It's just, you know, not broken. Like, I built into it. It's still very strong. I still delete bosses in 2 combos. But, you know, it's just not... I had to invest into it for it to be good. That's the difference, right?
Your character, but it's also a game that, man, is so well polished, and I feel like has had so much care and effort into it. Everyone's saying it's like a full release, or it's better than games on full release. The best early access game I've ever played. So I think they're really trying to find that balance and figure out how exactly they want to respond to the community on that. And it's something that Grinding Your Games is seemingly rediscovering right now, because Path of Exile 1 went through the same exact thing. I wasn't around, but I've read up on a lot of the history. They released into closed beta and open beta, and this exact same thing happened. Abuse cases were found, they would fix them, and they had to always decide, do we give players the ability to respec? Do we give the players the ability to freely just build as many different characters as possible and find as many broken things as possible for us, right? Which is an approach that they could definitely do.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if they're going to do that though. It's very tricky. I don't envy them.
I actually think that there's a way that, and again, outsider's perspective and all that, but like, I feel one of the things that they could do with this is you give everybody 1 free respec per week. And what is this going to do for the game? If you think about it.
Some people had this idea.
We nerfed this build. Somebody's build got bricked. They have their free weekly respec. They fix it. It's done. Or it also gives you a chance at some players, like they boot up the game and they're like, I think that this could be really interesting, but it's also very risky. I don't know if it's going to work. And they might test it because they know at the end of the week I'm going to get a respec anyway, so they can test this. And in that way, you're incentivizing players to experiment and to break the game for you. Because maybe one of these builds that somebody is thinking about will actually break the game, and then you will know. You will have the data. Oh, damn, they actually went and did this. They did like a full 180 on the tree, went to a different path, and because they have this class with this ascendancy, with this node combination, they're just obliterating everything. But it's probably going to be something that a lot of players are going to be like, I don't want to waste 30 hours of my time to try and figure out if this works, right? And if they just give them that 1 respec a week, they would solve a ton of problems. But again, that's going to be up to them if that is something that they want to do or not.
And I think if they do that, like I had the same thought, and that's what I was saying before, like with free respecs. I think if they do that, they should probably just wait. I think they should wait to do that until some players have the genuine experience of like beating the hardest content and stuff, like till the top 1% have like, oops, I didn't mean to do that, beat the hardest content and stuff, so that they could have done that, not because they got a bunch of free respecs to do this, but just like they genuinely just beat it, right? At least do that. I don't actually know if anybody's beaten the hardest boss in the game yet. I don't think they have. But yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky topic. This video is very long, and we've been on break from the game for a minute. I'm losing my mind, so we're gonna play the game now. Let me get this going. What'd you do? What'd you do, Zan? Oh, Udijo did it? Oh. Well, there's a couple pinnacle bosses, but it might be like the pinnacle boss. Maybe somebody did it. Oh, you beat the hardest boss. Gotcha, gotcha. That makes sense. Go here. All right, let's see if I can ascend at level 20.
I wonder if by Marikath wisdom, Balbala meant gold. A man can hope.
Oops.
I will serve.
Thanks.
We have met as war knights.
This better be worth it.
Here we go.
Here goes nothing.
I didn't see which way it went.
Fire in the hole!
stand tall.
Woo! All right, let's go. Grenade damage, please.
I would give anything for a sip.
Honor, silver key. Ew, gross. I guess I'll do that.
Need more mana.
Oh, hey, rude. I hate the damn snakes, man.
Bloody horrors! Not yet. Not yet. Good riddance.
Got him. Is this like a totally different experience with range? Still not good at it, but it's a different experience.
Eat this!
Where is it? Where is it? Oh no. Oh no. I got lost. Okay, well, I never found it. That's the first time that's happened to me on one of these. Chalice and ritual.
Down! No mana! Not yet. Out of mana! Another notch on me helmet.
Cool, cool, cool. Oh god. That pop-up window almost got me murderized.
No mana! Need a sec.
Xannerly Big Smash. Wonder who that could be.
Need a sec.
Oh, did you play a hardcore?
Not yet. Simple enough.
A great challenge
Me
overcome.
pockets are full.
Me pockets are full. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Elatro pretend to be a poker god. This is a completely different experience. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's no good. Oh no. Okay. Don't get hit. Bang horde again. Good luck.
Fire in the hole! Need more mana.
Oh, I got hit.
Need more time. Not yet. Easy.
Swift magnificence.
I got hit, which means I got hit too many times.
I would give anything for a sip.
I guess this one. What do we gotta do? Find the exit. Oh no, I don't like this. No! I'm bad at traps. I'm not a platform gamer. God damn it.
Here it comes!
Got my face. Oh god. Crap. I'm trapped.
Relish your mortality.
Don't you dare touch me with that. Okay. All right, here we go. Pay attention. That way. Down. That way. Leave me alone.
Fire in the hole!
Please be the last one. Please be the last one. Please be the last one. Okay.
Stand tall.
boss. Just don't get hit. 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 Okay? Okay. Don't get hit.
Oh, great. A moving pile of rocks.
Beware of the burst.
Not yet. Eat this! Need a sec.
I got hit? What did I get hit by? Bullshit.
Need a sec. Need a sec.
Stand clear.
No!
Not yet.
God damn it! I'm not doing enough damage. I'm not doing it.
Need a sec.
I can't play perfectly for fucking 30 minutes while I try to kill him.
Need a sec. Not yet. Not yet. Here it comes!
It burns.
Need a sec.
Look out for the slam.
Not yet.
Look out for the slam.
Not yet.
I have 4 honor left.
Death
I'm
is
dead.
different here. You will have enough.
I don't do enough damage.
Goodbye.
Fucking sucks, dude. I don't like it. Let's see. Yeah, my damage is just terrible. Can't do it. Ah.
Selah.
Gotta get more damage. You can DP OT. I don't know what that means.
Hold them back while I open the gate.
Well, well. Still works.
There are 2 more gates we must open.
You're dead!
Slay them all.
Oh, it's a mistake. My bad.
Need more time! Need more time!
All right.
Need more time! Eat this! Need a sec.
Checkpoint.
time! Need a sec. No room.
No room.
How can I?
Hello.
Do not wander.
Well, well. Still works. Eat this!
If we can allow the caravan through all 3 gates, my warriors will swarm them under.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Ta-dum.
What have you learned?
Careful story.
Load an additional bolt. Ta-dum, ta-dum, ta-da-dum.
I will tell your
Need
tale.
something? My wares are renowned.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum, wow, 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 wow.
Warm nights.
Daft machine!
Doing much better. Nice.
today.
Damage, please.
The final gate is broken! We must continue our advance!
Idiot!
Let's go! Oh, signs of corruption.
Noxious Sycamore.
Hey,
Ow.
Shaman Ra? How is this possible?
You are unworthy! I shall dethrone you, Sycamore!
Ow.
And I shall dethrone you, Sycamore! And leave you to the sands!
Ow.
Out of mana.
Wrath of a king! The Madaketh will fall by my hand! The Madaketh will fall! Wrath of a king! The Madaketh will fall by my hand!
Ow.
The Madaketh will fall! Wrath of a king!
Need a sec.
I shall dethrone you, Sycamore, and leave you to the sun!
I have a damage problem.
Hold them back while
I
I
have
open the gate!
big damage problem.
Noxious Sycamore!
Hey, Shaman Ra? How is this possible?
Out of mana.
Wrath of a king!
More time.
The Madaketh will fall by my hand! I shall dethrone you, Sycamore, and leave you to the sand!
Big damage problem.
You are unworthy! I shall dethrone you, Sycamore, and leave you to the sands! Wrath of a king!
Need a sec.
The Madaketh will fall! I shall dethrone you, Sycamore, and leave you to the sands!
Not yet. Fire in the hole!
The Madaketh will fall by my hand!
Not
Wrath
yet.
of a king!
Need a
I
sec.
shall dethrone you, Sycamore, and leave you to the sands!
Not yet.
I shall dethrone you, Sycamore, and leave you to the sands! You are unworthy! The Madaketh will fall by my hands! The Madaketh will fall by my hands!
Need a sec.
I shall dethrone you, Sekima!
No!
And leave you to the sands!
Okay.
Hold them back while I open the gate!
Noxious Sekima!
Me? Shamana? How is this possible?
No,
Wrath of the King!
not yet.
I shall dethrone you, Sekima! The Madaketh will fall by my hand!
Ow!
You are
Need a
unworthy!
sec.
I shall dethrone you, Sekima, and leave you to the sands! Wrath of the King!
Eat this! Not yet.
The Madaketh will fall by my
Need a
hand!
sec.
The Madaketh will fall by my hand! Wrath of the King! I shall dethrone you, Sekima, and leave you to the sands! The Madaketh will fall by my hand! You are unworthy!
Need more
The
time.
Madaketh will fall by my hand! I shall dethrone you, Sekima, and leave you to the sands! The Madaketh will fall by my hand! You are unworthy! I shall
Fire now!
dethrone you, Sekima,
Ow.
and leave
Not
you
yet.
to the sands! The Madaketh will fall by my hand! The Madaketh will fall by my hand! Wrath of a King! The Madaketh will fall by my hand! I shall dethrone you, Sekima! I shall dethrone you, Sekima! And leave you to the sands! I tried to seek peace, and the Sekimas disgraced me! Left my corpse to rot in the sand. This time, we choose war!
You receive the death you deserve! And I shall give you another!
We shall finish this! But not today.
Make haste! He must not escape!
My
I
God.
can't just leave, can he? Can he?
Quickly!
I need more
He conjures
damage.
the very sands against us! This is no natural sandstorm. We must battle sorcery with sorcery. Let us return to the caravan.
Burr, 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 burr.
The Countess... We must... go.
Jaman Rock. There is. We would have. I will tell your tale.
God damn it. Give me better shit. I don't have enough decks. Oops. Fine.
Speak up. Stay inside.
How can I be of
I got a different idea.
Okay. Volatile raid. Ooh, this sounds nice. Beat the Devourer, nice. Ooh. I want all of these. Can I have all of these? Yeah, he did. But I want to do fiery explosions. That's what I want to do. I don't really care about what's strongest. I am thinking that this would be nice because
Glacial bolts creates
like walls.
Bolts create walls of ice. These ice crystals will explode if they take enough damage or are pushed hard enough.
But this
Explosive
sounds
shot
really nice.
can be used to detonate grenades before their fuses expire.
That sounds really nice. Yeah, that's what he said, yeah.
It can also detonate effects such as oil and gas clouds. Explosive shot can be used to detonate grenades before their fuse.
I think this is what I want.
Ripwire Baluster is an emplacement that can tether enemies to the ground.
Let's see. Bring enemies. Ba-dum. Ba-doo-da. Ba-doo-da-doo-dum, ba-doo-dum. I feel like where I'm headed with this. Now I can bring out the gas grenades again. Okay, let me do this. Wow, actually full of skills. I don't care about this skill. This skill, poo-poo. This skill, poo-poo. This skill. Alright. Got explosive shot. Gas. Is Alright, so instead of that, we're gonna do explosive shot right there. And gas grenade. I don't think I'm gonna use... If this works, I'm probably not gonna use the explosive. This is fragmentation. And I have Herald of Ash. So Herald of Ash is igniting on. So my question, what's the damage on the explosion? 182 versus this. So it's not as good. Hey. Well, I guess this has an explosion as well, so maybe it is. How many fire? We get 2. Badudum. Guess that. Why am I? Let's see here. Here we go. We know that's good. And then explosive shot. Let's do Baruda. Explosive shot. Baruda. 80% of physical. Under physical fire damage. I guess we could do that. give that a shot. So it's still saying this is the most damaging, but I think it's not. I think it's not. And I think if I grabbed, like, this, for example. Nope. That 2 levels is still very valuable. Okay.
Ah, yes. I am a Sala. Remain a friend. For glory.
All right. Let's just go somewhere.
Gotta make sure my bones don't end up here too. Smoke him out!
Damn, look at that.
Out of mana! Need more mana!
You're mana hungry though, huh? Man.
Out of mana!
Dude. Here's some damage. Okay. See you later, Zan.
More time! You're dead! No mana!
Woo! That's a 1-2 combo. This.
Need more time!
Da, doo, da. Makes such a big boom. Dude, even with the regular grenades, it's really good. Dude.
Reload. Always some sort of ritual going on, eh?
Holy crap. Low damage.
No mana!
Wreck.
No mana! Need more mana!
Ba-da-doo-da. Still something here.
Need more mana! Here it comes! Out of mana!
Me pockets are full.
Quickly.
Okay, Lola.
Hello.
Thank you for the coffee. I am like exhausted for some reason.
Do not wander. Eat this!
Need more mana.
Was that the thing I was picking up? Yes. Oh, my aching bones today.
It's getting rather ugly around here. Smells like necromancy.
I kind of feel awful. I think I maybe need to lie down.
Quickly.
Speak up.
I want to keep playing.
Do not wander.
Dang it. Yeah, I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna listen to my body. I'm not feeling good. I'm sorry, guys. I have been going hard for I don't know how many days it's been. I don't know how many days it's been, which is probably a sign it's been too many days. I have no idea. When did this game come out? Because I've been going since a week before that, or 2 weeks before that, or something. I don't even know. 6th, right? So it's been like 2 weeks or something, or a week. I don't know, math. My eyes are barely working. So I'm gonna close the game down. Let me find someone to raid. I am so sorry. I fully expected to go hard again today, but I just am not feeling good. I was thinking that like after I was thinking that Wednesday I would like take off, but maybe I just need to do it sooner. It's been a lot. I just don't want to stop playing. That's the real problem. Never want to stop. All right. I'm gonna read the animals so I don't have to answer any questions. I don't have to socialize or anything because I'm so dead all of a sudden. Thank you guys for being here. I am loving this game. I love all the classes. We're gonna figure stuff out. I think I'm gonna think about my schedule and start to slow down a little bit. I'll probably still play Path of Exile, like off stream and stuff. But I think I need to start getting back to my normal schedule so that I don't get sick for stream. But yeah, you guys take care of yourselves. Have fun with the animals. Have fun with Path of Exile. I should see you tomorrow. But keep an eye on the Discord. I will let you know what the plan is. I might take tomorrow off, but we'll see. We'll see. Plenty of more streams to come. Bye.